Hey, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories, your truck, Jeep, sports car, and motorcycle specialist. That's right, we're now doing accessories for motorcycles. So what do we have here today? Well, we have probably the thing what we do the most of, a tonneau cover. And before I get started, if you have questions, there's our telephone number. I know everybody wants to sit there on YouTube and ask me 1,000 questions. I only have 3,300 plus videos. Now everyone send me a message on every one of those videos. I'm gonna be in front of the computer and not working. So if you have questions, you wanna buy something, you have questions, just call the store. That's the easiest way. The information is above the video. There will be a link for this cover on the bottom of this video, so you can click right in. It has all the information, and if you want to order, it'll be on there as well. So that being said, come on, buddy. By the way, buddy who's behind the camera, that's his truck right there. That's my Harley, and this is our customer's vehicle here. Man, I love this blue. I told the customer when he pulled up, I said, this blue is hot. It looks great. It's a beautiful color. The metallic, when the sun hits, it looks great. And we put on a Bak Flip Mx4 on here. And what I like about the cover, before we get into how it works, it sits in the bed. It has a lot nicer flush look. Also, if you look at the finish, how does it match this truck? It's got the same coloring, same texture as all this. So it looks like it rolled off the factory line with this cover. So I love that look. Now, it also has a capacity of, ready for this? 400 pounds. That's right, 400 pounds. This is really a strong cover. And it comes with not a 1 year, not a 3 year, but a 5-year manufacturer warranty. Now, if we install it for you, and this is the thing, if we install it for you, that 5-year becomes 10. That's right, we're doubling the warranty of this cover. And we put a 1-year labor guarantee on everything we do. So talk about standing behind your product, we do that. Now, you saw how well it looks, you saw all the great features. Let's go inside here and show you how it all works. Now, what's nice about this cover, if you look over here, I'm gonna go ahead and release this, you do have a driver's side and passenger side release mechanism. Now, a lot of covers I'm seeing nowadays, they're just doing their driver's side. Now, the problem with driver's side is okay, but you know, I know some people, oh, I'm parked by the side of the road, that's the side where the traffic is. I might wanna walk around the other side to open the cover. And that's a good point. It's nice to have it on both sides. So if you're the driver's side, passenger side, you can open this. Now I lift this up here. Look in here with the camera. It's not one seal, but triple seal here. That does a lot better job of keeping the water out. There's a triple seal here, there's a single seal here. And guess what? You get a drainage system. So if the water was to get past this seal, it's going to catch it and drain it out here. Now, speaking of water, now, I don't know why I say this all the time. I tell people in person, I have videos of it, signs in my store, but these covers are not waterproof. Nothing I'm selling is waterproof. It's not because I only pick non-waterproof covers. They don't make a waterproof cover. They're water resistant. And the manufacturers won't say waterproof because they're not submergible. That means if your truck goes down the boat ramp and goes underwater, this thing's gonna let water in because it's not a submarine. But between the triple seal I just showed you, the seal inside, the drainage system, they're all going to do a good job of keeping the water out. So you might not ever see any water in here, but in Florida, we got monsoons here. We have miniature hurricanes that come here, and sometimes the water will find its way in there, or just a high pressure car wash. You go through there, water's going 150 miles an hour, sometimes it finds its way in there. I want to be straightforward and honest with our customers. I tell them all the good and the bad. This thing is a great cover, but you could see a small amount of water. That being said, let's go into the other features here. Some of the newer features is they changed all the hardware from silver to black. It just looks a little nicer. Also, you can drive with this partially open. Basically, if you look over here, this is gonna lock right into there, and that's gonna hold it while you're driving. So you don't have to worry about the wind catching this and closing it. I have seen people who forget to do this, and they're driving along, that wind, 80 miles an hour, will close it, will scare the living daylights out of you. So make sure you always secure it. Now, what's nice about this cover, it's not a 2-fold cover, it is a 3-fold. Now, a lot of times people hear tri-fold, they automatically assume a tri-fold is a 3-fold. A tri-fold doesn't always mean you get 3 folds. This one does have the extra fold. Look at that, it comes all the way up here. And if you notice, it does not block your third brake light. And if you have the camera up there, it doesn't block that. So a lot of people who have the camera up there, they prefer to get the Bak Flip Mx4 because it doesn't block that. Now, if you notice this sports system here, goes up there and holds it in place. This will act as a headache rack. Now, if you're not familiar with the term, let's say you have something large in the back and you're driving along minding your own business and someone just cuts you off, which happens a lot in Florida, and all your stuff comes flying forward. Well, instead of hitting the rear window where your family are sitting inside, it's going to hit this. And this will do a very good job of protecting that rear window. This, your cover, is a lot easier to replace than your rear window. And remember, I told you this cover here holds 400 pounds. That means it's super strong. And it's not a single piece of metal. This is actually 2 pieces of metal with a reinforcement in between them. Now that makes it stronger. That's why it holds 400 pounds. And it also helps with installation. For example, in Florida, if you get a single piece of metal, a lot of times the heat will go right through the metal into the bed, and you got something in the bed. Let's say you picked up your groceries, you got your cold milk in there, and you want to keep, your milk cold. Having a 2-piece metal makes a big difference of keeping the bed moderate, so it's not going to get as hot or cold inside. If you live up north, it's going to be a little better. Again, down here in Florida, the mother nature, the sun down here can get really bad. Also, they do UV to the top of this. Now, if you live in Florida or California or Texas, you want that UV to protect your cover because it does make a difference. A lot of the Chinese made stuff, they don't do any of this good finishes. They're trying to save money, keep the price down, but the problem is a couple years down the road, your finish has gone bad because of that. The reason they give you such a long warranty on this is because it's built better, it's made better, it's got better finish. Now, I don't know if you notice how easy it is for me to open and close this, but it is very easy. Again, this is a great product. We can ship it anywhere in the country. You can come here in the store, let us put it on for you and get that double the warranty, or we'll ship it to you and you can do it yourself. Now, the nice thing about buying it from us, it's the same price pretty much everywhere you go, but the main difference from us is us. That's right. You got Buddy who's behind the camera. He's a master technician. He knows all these products. So if you have a question on the installation, you can ask for me. You can ask for Buddy. You can ask for Joel. You can ask any of our technicians. They can walk you through any installation that you need help with. I know a lot of times this company got bought out by a very large company, and I don't want to mention their name, but they're kind of laying off a lot of people, so there's a lot less people answering the phone. So if you have a question, you might not get a person. You might get an answering machine. But if you're in the middle of install and you're like, man, I really want to talk to someone, if you bought it from us, you get us. So you call us up, we are always picking up the phone. We'll walk you through whatever questions you have. So that's really good. So again, we can ship this anywhere in the country. You live in Hawaii, we got you covered. Puerto Rico, we got you covered. Texas, California, Portland, we got you covered. We ship it everywhere, and we're working on Canada. It's some stuff, not everything, but we're working on it. Again, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories, your motorcycle, truck, Jeep, car specialist, and we're doing a review of the Bak Flip Mx4 on a brand new 2024 Chevy Silverado with a 5.8 bed. Thank you.